today we are going to talk about something important, something that we tend to use but don't put it into action. Listening skills. Listening skills. Listening is more than just hearing words. It's about paying attention, understanding, and connecting with people. And to help unpack this, I'm going to introduce our guest of today.
Thank you, Madam Wendy, for this privilege to be part of this great topic.
Wonderful. Let's dive right in. Many people think listening just means staying quiet while someone else is talking. But in reality, why is listening such an important skill in our daily lives?
Listening skill is important in our daily lives because, first of all, it builds trust and strengthens relationship. Uh, when you listen attentively to someone, that person will feel valued and respected. And secondly, uh, secondly, it will facilitate communication. Listening signals the speaker that the words or what he or she is speaking is actually uh, hitting the intended audience. Then thirdly, uh, it fosters empathy, where the people, the audience, those who are listening to the speaker, may sometimes develop feelings towards what the speaker is saying. I think those are the key importance of communication and listening.
Thanks, that makes so much sense. I really like that part where you said that it shows much empathy. Now we all want to be good listeners, but it's not always easy. What do you think are some common barriers that stop people from truly listening?
Well, barriers, we can talk about these environmental distractions. For example, let's talk about noise. When there is a lot of noise within that environment where a speaker is communicating, there will be challenge of those who are attending to concentrate. Secondly, we can talk about the stress and the anxiety. When people are overwhelmed with stress, they are unable to be engaged and participate in what speaker is saying. Thirdly, we can talk about some few things like, let's say, interruptions, where people use their phones during a discussion when speaker is uh, delivering uh, his information or his ideas. People who are most of people engage themselves into distraction, such as using their phones, receiving calls, and those, I think those are the common barriers towards listening.
Exactly. I have to admit that sometimes I tend to use my phone instead of listening when someone is speaking. So let us get practical. If someone is listening today and wants to improve their listening skills, what are the steps that they can take right away?
Actually, there are some few skills that is needed for someone to improve his skills. Mostly listening skills. Practically, we need to maintain eye contact with the speaker. This will encourage engagement and participation during that conversation or during that uh, speech. Secondly, at least someone should try to have a 3-second pause for them to think critically and respond thoughtfully. Also, they need to put away this interruption, distraction, things like using phones, and also they need to participate in in conversation by asking and inquiring clarification about the certain idea or points, so that they can get knowledge on what is being delivered.
Thank you so much, Dennis, for you coming and sharing your knowledge and sharing your knowledge about listening. Before we could go, could you share to our listeners where they can connect with you online?
Actually, that is what I was waiting. Sometimes this world has been diversified. Now we can reach so many people through simple platforms. Personally, you can get me on social medias such as Facebook at Dennis, uh, WhatsApp, uh, Twitter, LinkedIn as Dennis. Those are the most used platforms that I used to interact with my people.
Perfect. Listeners, make sure to follow Dennis. I'll be sharing his links in a few, and don't forget to subscribe and share this episode with your friends and family.